Hi everyone, just getting the lighting right here. Bear with me. Let's plug in this light. So we've got a little better light. Let's see if that helps at all. Not really. Okay. I'm just gonna hello. Jump on, say something in the comments. Let me know who's here. I'd love to welcome you personally. And thank you for coming on over. So sorry about the platform change. Um, Facebook, in their wisdom, have decided that I'm not able to post at the moment. So, anyway, there's always ways around things. So, I wanted to bring our regular moon messages for today. And whilst you jump on board here and post in the live chat, say hello, let me know who's here. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about being in alignment and really standing in your power. I'm listening to Gabby Bernstein's. Hey, Suzette, great to see you. Thank you for coming on over here. Gabby Bernstein's book, The Super Attractor. I got to the end of listening to it and I've gone right back to the beginning and starting again. There's so much value in that book. I highly, highly recommend it. You know, you're attracted to connecting with me as I'm attracted to connecting with you because we are living a spiritual journey. We acknowledge the spiritual journey that we're on. And you know, there's opportunities that come along in life that allow each of us to be more authentically ourselves, to get more strongly aligned with who we are. And I've had an experience of late. I'm not going into the details, that's not important, but the experience has had me allow me to see myself stepping out of alignment and allowing some influence from an outside authority, if you like, um, that has had me get some real clarity around my truth and what's important for me. Yesterday, I had the amazing opportunity to sit with a Indigenous wise woman that my gorgeous eldest son set up. When I connected in with my spirit team around how I could best support myself through this bump in the road, then I was really drawn to the Indigenous culture. Ever since I was a little girl, I I, I broke the rules after school and went up and spent time in the bush building fairy houses and connecting with the nature spirits. And it was where my nervous system was able to digest all that was happening in my world and to really have bring some enjoyment and love and light into my childhood. And I went away from that for a long time, and then after a big life change in 2010, I was really guided back, back to connect again with the bush. And I mean, I lived in the bush. I had a beautiful home that I we built in the bush. So really getting back to nature. So it was of no surprise to me that the Indigenous connections of our earth and the respect of the Gundungurra people, which is the land that I live on now, and to learn the wisdom of bush medicine, or just the very beginnings of it. So it's a new journey for me, and I'm so grateful. I've got some beautiful Australian native trees, some gum and some tea tree. On the stove, and that's infiltrating throughout my home. So I'm feeling very blessed at the moment. I'm feeling very connected, realigned, clearer about here we go, that feeling when you get bumped off a little bit and then you get to look at your life from a different perspective so that the clarity can come and you move forward again. So the messages that I've really learned again around this Indigenous woman was saying to me, nobody can push you over, only you. And she said it over and over and over in the 2.5 hours that we spent together out in the bush. And it was such a reminder to me of backing myself and not allowing others to disregard my belief system and the way that I know we function in the world. So slowing down to hear the wisdom, to reconnect, that's the overriding message that I'm bringing today. So if it's resonating for me, no doubt it's resonating for you. Suzette, yes, I completely relate with that, Kim. I have been focusing on being present in the present. Yeah, it's definitely being present in the present, and for me, the experience is actually the connection, is the sitting on the earth and connecting with the wisdom that's available to all of us, and really taking that co-creation to an expanded place. That's what it feels like for me right now. So let's get on and draw some cards. I'm not sure, there's somebody else on here. I'd love you just to say hello in the comments. I'm loving the interaction from Suzette, and I'm not sure who else is here. So feel free to jump out and say hello. And also, get ready for asking for a card for you. But let's pull one for the overall message for today. Just wait for these cards to reveal themselves. And if anybody's got a particular question that they're wanting some clarity on today, I am more than happy to address that. I'm going to just get this here. Hello and welcome. Somebody else has just jumped on. I can just see the number. Unless you comment in the comment box, I don't know who's here. Fruition. I'm just, right now, I'm not sure if you can feel it, Suzette, but that's really tricky to see, isn't it, because of that light. Fruition. A lot of energy up and down my spine. I always love that when that's confirmation for me of what we're speaking about, what the universe is really wanting us to get today. So full bloom there of the full moon, fruition. Look at the bounty that is apparent. Let me see if I turn that light off, if that actually helps with the card. Yeah, a little bit, not so much. Fruition. So really, you've got the beautiful bounty that she's got there in her hair and the abundance of everything that she needs. She's wearing it proudly. It is a beautiful card, right? She's got a beautiful mask on, but it's the mask is of her power. It's not about hiding anything. It's really about shining in her fullness and her beauty. There's there's birds, there's bees, there's just everything to do with abundance and right path and everything coming about and flourishing. There's the word I was looking for us. So how beautiful is that? That's gorgeous. That's like, really let that just go in for a minute. I mean, if you think, Suzette, about what you've been working on for such a long time, let yourself feel that that fruition of that for a moment. And of course, that's where we attract from, right? It's what we feel. We feel our way into manifesting what we want. It's not this. We get clear with our mind, and we take the action because our mind works out what's some action, how can we take that action, but it's in the feeling realm that we manifest from. So if we're feeling fear, we're going to manifest more fear, things to be more fearful of. And I so get that one. So, you know, um, catching ourselves when we're in that and in that frustration place, if it's not coming about, get back into that feeling of fruition, of it coming about, of life being just as you want, and spend time in that feeling. Okay, who would like a card today? You're going to have to just say yes, please, in the comment box there. Yeah, right. Untethered Soul, watching it for the second time. Definitely a card for you. A gorgeous book, a gorgeous book. I listened to that one several times and always find it interesting. It's a bit like The Alchemist, always with the curiosity when I go back and I listen to it again, I say, I wonder what I'm going to hear today. I wonder what's going to come about today. I'm loving this card today and the energy on this hunger. So look at that wolf, out there, maybe do some of that, Suzette. Maybe get out there and howl at the moon, like really connect deeply into that desire. That's what the hunger is, that woman. And it's not only about the location, right? It's who you get to be in that location. It's who you think you're going to be in that location, right? Because actually, you're already that woman. You are already that woman. So, yes, get out there and have a howl at the moon. That's what this is about. Be you. Be wildly you, unashamedly you. Get to just express all of who you are, and really, let the universe know that you're here and you're ready, and you trust completely in the timing of everything, because the universe has a different vantage point to us, of course. But completely trusting in it all and reveling in it all and enjoying where we are, which you've just spoken about, being present and really enjoying that. Let me catch up on some of your comments here. Wanting change in everything, change in mindset, idea, life, option, opportunity. Okay, so sounds like you're throwing it to the wind. Mindset? What's the mindset? The mindset is there's something around the hanging on to the location. And if you're, so often we can question, and I've done plenty of this and still do from time to time. Is this the right opportunity for me? Is this the right relationship for me? Is this where I'm meant to be living? Is this the work I'm meant to be doing? Just stop asking those questions, because yes is the answer. Because if it wasn't, you would have such a strong intuition that you would act on. So let's stop asking the question. Let's just get on with what we've got in front of us. So stop waiting to take the next step. Take the next step. That's in business. Just hand it over. You are where you're meant to be, right? So enjoy that. It might be the same for me. I've got a forward plan of, wanting to move up north next year. I know that's going to happen, but there's no attachment to it at the moment. I'm not wanting it to be now. I'm totally enjoying where I am right now and focusing on all the things that I enjoy about where I am right now, knowing that it's out there and it's going to happen. So mindset around that, ideas, life, option, opportunity. You've got all the options, all the opportunity, everything you need, you have already. Stop thinking you don't. That's the only mind shift. Get it that you've got it already. Yeah, I did just move here long ago, and the shift was for me that I moved in with my partner. That was big shift. And now, I've had a desire for a long time to live by the ocean. So that's where we're going. Um, so nothing's permanent, and that's the joy of the business that we have, being totally portable. That was always the desire. I want the portability so that I can, I did the whole thing of living in one place for 16 years, raising my beautiful children and doing all of that. But now they're grown. Now I've got the freedom to be wherever I want to be. And if, we just go where the next thing is without having this locked in plan. So you're just going on the intuitions and what the heart desires, and not being too locked into it, because who knows what's ahead of us and what the universe is co-creating for us. Let me catch up with some of these. Is about everything. I've been focused on one thing. Yes, hanging on the settlement. Let it go. I think I've said that to you before, but I'll be more direct than I've ever been before. Stop thinking that that's the thing. It won't come until you let it go and stop waiting for it. Get on with your business. Figure out another way to get yourself activated at the levels you want to be activated. That's where you should be focusing, because the universe is not going to give it to you until you figure that piece out for yourself. Why? Because you need to know that you did it for you. Okay, got it. Just let it all go and allow anything. No, it's not about allowing anything. You've got to be in your power and create, right? The settlement's got nothing to do with you anymore. Just let it go. It'll happen when it happens, and all in the right way. You've chosen a business that you're passionate about, right? Check in with your why. Are you still passionate about it? Then if you are, what's the next logical step for you to take? What do you feel you need to do? I don't know. I've got a feeling you don't have the program yet. So then that would be the next logical step. If you haven't got the program yet, then buy the program. And don't allow the thought of, I can't do that, I don't have the money. Figure out a way, like everybody else in business has to do. That's your job as an entrepreneur, is to figure out how to get the funds to add to your business. And it's a step in the path, and waiting for settlement to come so you can do that is actually disempowering for you, and it'll come back and bite you on the bum later on down the track, because you'll feel like you didn't work for it. Okay. Awesome. Is there anybody else that would like a card? Hope that helps, Suzette, because I just see you in this holding pattern, and it's time to let that go and really set up 2020 to be powerful as a business owner, not just watching from the sideline, but getting on the playing field and really playing full out. You deserve it. You've done all the preparation, and now it's time to play the game. So if you would like a card pulled for you, just let me know in the comments. Just going to, we'll just wait and see for a sec. Let me see if there's any new comments there. Okay, great. Then awesome you. Then get on and take the next steps. Okay. I'm just going to wait for a moment there and see if there's anybody else that would like a message for them, or if they've got a particular question. If not, we will leave it at that, and hopefully by next Tuesday I will be back on Facebook if the pathway is cleared over there. But if not, I think feel free to subscribe to this channel. So if it doesn't happen over on Facebook, it'll happen here, and that way it's up here anyway for others to see. Okay, I think that's it. It feels like we've come to completion. Spend some time outside today, sitting on the earth, connecting, howling at the moon, or whatever that is. Let the universe know you're serious about what you want, and then listen to the support that's available to you. It's been really great to connect with you today. Thank you so much for always showing up, Suzette. You're such a loyal follower, and I really appreciate you. And I look forward to reconnecting with you again next week. Lots of love. Bye for now.